On today's BD at Home Ask the Expert, we are going to be talking horsebox insurance. We've got some really great top tips coming up for you on what to do in the event of a breakdown, what you should consider when looking at insurance, and how Brexit might affect our riders travelling abroad to CDI shows when they're allowed to do so. So I'm delighted to introduce John Gillingham of Shearwater Insurance. So to get us started, please could you tell me what you would consider as the three most important factors to think about when we are considering horsebox insurance?
My three top factors would be you want the highest level of cover with the fewest restrictions for the best premium. So when I say that, the price between a comprehensive insurance and a third-party fire and theft policy, there's hardly any difference. In some cases, I've known third-party fire and theft to be higher in premium than comprehensive. You also want to have the freedom to have anyone drive the vehicle. So we try to go for an any driver over 25 policy. It doesn't cost any more. And it means that if the worst happens, you're at a show, something happens to you, it means somebody else will be able to take your horses, take your vehicle and bring them home. It's just a lot easier than trying to think who can drive this vehicle. If you're laying there, anyone can drive it. It just makes life a lot easier. And the third factor would be premium. You don't need to pay more than, or you shouldn't pay more than you need to. There's a lot of discounts that customers can have, for example, a restricted mileage policy, which in some cases can halve the premium. And that would give you 5,000 miles a year, which can do most people. It's 100 miles a week. But if you don't know that you can get that discount, you might not necessarily ask for it. So when someone comes to us, we try and take as much information as possible, just so we can get them the right premium for the right policy with the right cover.
Now, obviously, at the time of filming, we're not allowed to compete at the moment, but we are all very much looking forward to doing so, hopefully in the not too distant future. Now, when we travel our horses, particularly if we've got a long journey on the road, it can cause a bit of anxiety when it comes to things like breakdowns. So can you please give us some advice? If we break down with our horse on board, what do we do? What would your three top tips be?
Top tips for breaking down. Firstly, remain calm. The calmer you are, the calmer your horse or pony will be. Have hay and water. Be prepared. If it's cold, make sure you've got blankets. You don't want to be stuck somewhere late at night, cold and thirsty. And we use Equine Rescue Services. We don't have any problems with them at all. I think they're the market leaders. They will arrange for the horse transportation. I've known them to close motorways off, do overnight stabling where required, and they will arrange for your vehicle to go to the repairer or back home. It's a non-stop shop, if you like. They will just take care of everything.
Our next one, we have a really vast range of members. We have lots of professional riders with us and lots of people who ride as a hobby and compete and train when they can. So what would the key differences be for horsebox insurance when we're considering professional riders versus amateur riders?
Okay. In short, the simple answer is, am I earning money from the use of this horsebox? So if I'm buying and selling horses, if I'm going to shows and I'm winning and my aim is to go to that show and compete, then you could win. You'll be earning money. Therefore, you'll need business use. That's the simple line. If you're earning money from the use of that horsebox, then you need business use. If as an insurance company has to treat customers fairly. So if you're going to a show and you might win, if you're lucky, then they're not going to say, right, you need business use for that one day. But if that's that's how you're earning your income, you would need to have business use exemption added onto your insurance.
And our final question today, I think it's something that's on quite a lot of people's minds. Will Brexit affect my horsebox insurance? And should we be worried about this, particularly if we are maybe international riders and we'll be travelling abroad to compete at CDIs in Europe? What's the latest? How's it going to affect us?
Affect you? It wouldn't actually affect you. You would just need to contact your insurance company first and arrange for foreign use extension or a green card to be issued. We would take all the information over the phone. We just need to know your date of departure, the date you return, and the countries you'll be visiting or passing through. And that will then afford you the same cover in those countries that you have in this country. So if you're fully comprehensive here, you're going to France, get a green card issued, you're then fully comprehensive in France. And obviously if the authorities stop you, you need to produce a document. So give us notice, give us a call, and we'll arrange the paperwork to be sent to you.
That's really helpful. Thank you very much for your time today, John. I think there were some great top tips in there for our members, and hopefully they'll be nice and clued up when we can get back on the road again. Thank you all for watching and listening. Please leave us a comment, give us a like, or subscribe if you are on our YouTube channel. And don't forget to go to the British Dressage website to check out our BD at Home hub. There's some great content on there, from rider interviews, more Ask the Expert sessions. There's wellness videos, yoga, things to do at home, and some top training advice as well. If there's anything that you'd like to see us feature or cover on BD at Home, Ask the Expert, please do get in touch, leave us a comment or send us a message. We'd love to hear your feedback.